You're missing part of your textbook? About feminism and rhetoric? Let me get the gang together. We're on it.
Where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come rooting me.
I can't find my fucking glasses!
We can shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve. So Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold.
The female perspective on rhetoric is missing from their book. Why would someone do that?
Oh, I believe it. In fact, the vast majority of writers who shaped this field of study were men. So until feminist criticism came along, women's perceptions, experiences, values, and meanings were not incorporated into the language.
But aren't women's experiences different from men's?
Yes, which is why we've got to help these students find out who stole the parts of their rhetorical theory book that includes the feminist theory part.
Okay, let's split up. Shaggy and Scooby, you go that way. Me and Belma, we'll go that way.
Come on, Scoob.
Let's go!
It's such a shame that they're just not getting any female rhetoric.
Ain't that the truth?
It's not like rhetoricians are discarding the history of rhetoric. It just encourages us to examine the rhetorical tradition with a new consciousness of its implications. And that creates a new body of rhetorical theory that more reflects perspectives of everyone.
Right? Even racial minorities, the illiterate and poor and disabled, and children have all been denied rhetorical access. The feminist perspective reflects a social and intellectual agenda that extends to the interest of persons who may not just be women.
Exactly, it's important information. Do you see any clues?
Nope, I wonder if Scooby and Shaggy have found any.
The big deal is, I feel like male rhetoricians did a pretty good job.
Well, Scoob, it's important to the history of rhetoric and for these students. We gotta keep looking.
So did women deconstruct rhetorical texts?
Yes, Scoob, which is important. The power shifted from the author to the critic.
Did any historical male rhetoricians make connections to contemporary feminist rhetorical theory?
Well, Davasco discovered a connection between ancient rhetorical theorists and contemporary feminist rhetoricians. Like bell hooks, they share a vision of political agency whose fulfillment arises from the rhetorical and ethical exigencies of their existence as individuals.
So basically they're both interested in individual experience?
That's right, Scoop.
What's that over there?
Let's check it out.
It looks like some textbook pages have been missing.
Does it have stuff about feminist rhetoric theory?
What did you guys find? We had no luck.
Missing textbook pages.
Well, what does it say?
Well, lots of interesting things.
Yeah, did you know that the exclusion of women from the rhetorical mainstream resulted in the ideas of women's meanings? And so it's argued that the loss of women as a member of the social world.
I think I'm starting to see how important the female perspective in rhetoric really is.
Good job, Scoop.
It sure is important. It also says that a society's rhetorical practices are part of a larger language book. So some scholars contended that language itself, by its world and its structure, reflects a male view of how the world and as a result women have been left out of history of rhetorical practice. That's crazy.
Sounds like the history of gender is a rhetorical study and should be studied rhetorically.
Hey, look, more pages. Doesn't it kind of look like they're leading to something, to some door over there? Let's
We found the culprit behind the missing feminist pages. I'll be taking that.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Keep it slow, Shaggy. These streets are really slick.
If this downpour keeps up, we'll need a periscope to find our way home.
Well, periscope. Okay, you two, enough with the laughs. Keep your eyes and ears on the road. Okay.